What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles, welcoming you to another installment of Lyles Figure Files. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you know one of my major complaints, and a lot of your complaints, is the continual escalation of figure costs. And we've gone from those great days where we could pay $20, get a full Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure wave for $120 and some change, to now figures clocking in at $26 after taxes. For many of you, from posting in the comments, you've been saying that's way too much. I'm not paying that for figures that I used to get for 20 bucks. I don't see any improvements to the figures. It's the same basic repaint and a new head sculpt, maybe a few new accessory parts, but that's about it. And that price point is too much for me. I'm going to cut back dramatically on the figures and only get what I really want. And there may have been some lines that I was kind of interested in, but I'm not going to collect them now just because of this price increase. And Hasbro, I think, is recognizing that. Maybe they're not seeing the sales as quickly as they thought, but right now they're doing an event on HasbroPulse.com called Pulse Power Days, which has a crazy sale. You spend $75 and you get 40% off of everything. And that leads to some really good deals, and not just the bargain basement stuff you don't want, but a lot of items that you would want, stuff that's just now starting to hit the store shelves right now. I was able to get that Starscream Coronation figure. It's regularly 52 bucks for $30. Really good price point for that figure. And while I was going to just suck it up and go, all right, well, it's Starscream, so I've got to buy this figure, it's a really good deal and get it for a lot cheaper. And Marvel Legends figures and figures that we were paying $24.99, right now you can get them for $14.99. The $22.99 figures are $13.79. $20.99 figures are $18. It's a really good deal. So I'm loving this sale. I think it's exactly what Hasbro needed, kind of as an olive branch to fans, to collectors, to go, hey, you guys have been supporting us. Here's a special. Here's a deal. We're not going to do this all the time, but if you waited to buy some of these figures because, hey, these are too expensive, here you go. And just a real quick summary of some of the things, some of the options, offerings that are available still right now. The Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Armadillo Wave, the Ursa Major, Tri-Sentinel, Rentra from the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness Wave, the Disney Plus Watcher figure, the Villains Wave Zenmu Build-A-Figure, that whole set. Most of these figures are still available. The sale started yesterday, June 2nd, and so a lot of pretty important figures have already sold out, but there's still a slew. Like, I was just doing the page by page, and it's 20 plus pages of figures that are still up there on the site. They had some really good deals, like the 3-0 Power Rangers, which were $99 a piece. You could have gotten them with that 40% off sale. They're sold out. That was probably one of those too good of deals to pass up for people who were thinking about them. But still available are the Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mashup figures. That's a pretty cool deal. Those sets with the 2-packs are $52.99, so it's a really good deal, good opportunity to get them for a cheaper price point. So I just did like a quick, like, hey, let me see what's here so I can tell y'all stuff that's there. The G.I. Joe Snake Eyes Origin movie wave is all available basically, and the Snake Eyes and Timber set, that Alpha Commandos, one of the best sets Hasbro put out last year, is available right now. It's a really good deal. If for some reason you haven't gotten a Flint, Lady J, and Cobra Commander, or Gung Ho, they're available also. So many Marvel Legends, and it's not just the Build-A-Figure waves. They have plenty of figures like the Winter Soldier, the MCU version, many of the retro card figures, the Spider-Man set, the Magneto and Professor Xavier from the movies with both the old and young portraits of them, Pulse exclusive sets like the retro Johnny Storm, the clear Invisible Woman. You can get that Marvel Legends Surtur figure that's $52.99 originally. Right now you can get him for, what price did I say that was? I put it in my cart just so I could break it down. $31.79. That's a really good deal for that figure. So it's just a lot of really cool options. Tons of stuff on the Star Wars front as well. None of the Obi-Wan Kenobi reveals from this past week. But you can still get the Archive series, Princess Leia. You can do like me and finally get your Fennec Shan figure, which was such a good deal. Getting her for $15 felt like a big win for me. You can get that Tython Boba Fett from his first appearance on The Mandalorian. Bib Fortuna is available. Lots of really cool figures. Lots of good stuff out there. So if you've been waiting to get Star Wars figures, you can really rack up on that Rogue One set of figures. Most of them are still available. K2SO is gone, but everybody else is still available. Most of the Power Rangers, the Pulse exclusive ones with that metallic paint job, all available there as well. So it's a lot of stuff. It's not just that crappy stuff that came out that nobody wanted years ago. It's current things. And like I said, the latest Marvel Legends Rentra wave is available. That's really cool. Lots of cool stuff. And this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of thing that Hasbro should be making use of with Pulse to take advantage of people, not take advantage, but to provide a really good offering, an option for people who don't want to go to stores, who get frustrated by, oh, this thing's sold out, this is annoying. Here's where Pulse can be that hub to get everything. And when this event started yesterday, everything was up for grabs. You could have even gotten Marvel Legends Scrolls and Shield 2-packs if you didn't max out your orders like me. But lots of stuff. You got the Marvel Legends Retro 20th Anniversary Captain America, Hulk. They're sold out right now, but you can still get that Iron Man figure, which is probably the definitive comic book version. It's got that yellow and red attire that was really cool, really good. I mean, that Alex Ross version that was the 80th anniversary kind of view. Yeah. The Alex Ross inspired one with the gold and the red, the darker red. That was a great figure, but I think for a lot of us, the yellow and red is the iconic Iron Man. So now we get that figure. I was able to finally get him, as well as the Scarlet Witch with the corrected colors from that 3-pack with Magneto and Quicksilver. So I really thought this was a good deal, really good options. Tons of figures that in some cases aren't even in stores anymore. You can find them without any hassle, without any jumping through hoops. You can just get them right now on Hasbro Pulse. I'm not seeing a percentage of this. I've been very critical of the price points, the price hikes. So I just wanted to say, hey, Hasbro's doing right by us right now. And just want to make sure you guys were aware of that. And all these options, all these cool figures that are real, just starting to hit the pegs now. Like I'm just seeing that Starscream from the Transformers Studio Series 86, the Coronation Starscream. It's just now starting to hit my targets, and Pulse has it now for a much cheaper price. So that's a good deal. I love when Hasbro uses Pulse as a main hub for people to get their figures. So really love this. Think this is a great option. Great idea. Hopefully we'll see more of these. Pulse Power Days last until June 6th. So there's still plenty of time to get a lot of good figures if you're waiting for your paycheck to come through or whatever. But don't wait too long, because like I did, I missed out on that Captain America. I missed out on the Marvel Legends Sandman. I was like, I should have moved faster. But there is plenty of good stuff still available, and definitely something that I hope Hasbro does in the future, because this is the kind of deal that will offset those higher price points of figures. And literally, like I said, if you're into Transformers, G.I. Joe, Marvel Legends, Power Rangers, Ghostbusters, whatever, they've got something that's on sale as part of this event, and definitely is worth picking up. If you got some figures you've been looking for and keeping an eye out, now is the time to get it. But I definitely would advise you to get it before you see those magic 2 words show up on something you had your eye on, sold out. And that's no fun, especially when you can get them for a really cheap price point, or cheaper price point here. In a lot of cases, Marvel Legends figures are cheaper than they are at retail, or even cheaper than $20. So you can't ask for more than that. And for all this complaining we've been doing, here's an opportunity to get those figures. And the shipping is pretty decent. It's $6.99. So it's not like they're going to get you on that back end and like, shipping is $40. Good deal all around. Lots of good figures. And That's all I got to say about it. So if you do take advantage of this post power event, let me know, drop a comment, and let me know what you've had your eye on for months, and in some cases a year plus, that you finally got from this thing. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you picked up some good deals. This episode of Loud's Figure Files has been filed.